here at the Southampton Supercharger now. We were at the Jersey Shore to watch the eclipse yesterday, and we parked, and we had already got the car cleaned, and there was a field in front of us where we parked, where all the cars are parked, the parking lot, and someone turned on the sprinklers and got some pretty horrific hard water stains all on the car, all on the paint. We just got it washed. Very disappointing, hard to get off, pretty upsetting. The back of the car is perfectly clean. The front of the car is muttered with, and mired, I should say, with hard water stains that I just can't get out. Hopefully they don't bake in the sun and leave permanent stains in the clear coat. But oh wait, another black Tesla. Look at that. Someone else sees the light, enjoys the black here, but hopefully we can get a little bit of rain. Maybe the rain will wash it off, but it's very hard to get off of the window, and it's definitely hard to get off of the actual paint / the clear coat. So hopefully we can find some kind of solution to spray on it. If anyone recommends a good solution to clean hard water stains or hard water spots off the paint of a Tesla, please let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Almost done charging. We're going pretty far to the top and back, so I'm range charging here. We just finished doing a long stretch in Autopilot 2. I will say that there is one known issue that I see as a problem with Autopilot 2 hardware and potentially software, I guess, and that is the ability to distinguish repaired cracks in highways. As you can see here, there are cracks in the road, and what they do on some highways is they put some kind of cement or they put some kind of tar over it to cover it up and seal up the cracks. And when they are straight lines on the road, the car sometimes confuses it with a lane marking. And that was the issue with Autopilot 1 initially. And software updates fixed it and rectified it, and now it's no longer an issue. However, with Autopilot 2, it is severe. So if anyone is driving with Autopilot and you see those repaired cracks with tar, I believe, covering them up, please take over, disengage Autopilot, because it will think it's a line and start to violently go back and forth between the lines. And it wasn't a sunny day. It's an overcast day. There wasn't a situation where the sun was reflecting off the tar, making it look like a line. It's an overcast day, cloudy, and it just was confused when it got to those lines. So definitely be careful about that. Another thing I noticed when driving around town is sort of a small issue, but can become a bigger issue, in the fact that this stalk right here is what you use for adaptive cruise control and for autopilot. And depending on how big your hand is, how long your fingers are, or whatever the case may be, it can activate by flicking it up and down accordingly. And what that does is that if you're taking a turn and you grab the steering wheel in a certain way where you're turning and you hit this by accident, you will actually engage adaptive cruise control. And I think that's pretty dangerous. That may be the reason why some people get into accidents and say that the car accelerated by itself. At minimum, if you're going below the minimum speed, which is 18 miles an hour, it will turn it on to be 18 miles an hour. But if you're going anything above that, when you hit it, it's gonna adjust accordingly to whatever the offset is for the speed that you're going. But it is a real thing. It's something that I don't often do. I can't even say it's even a rare occasion. Once in a blue moon, maybe. I may turn the wheel abruptly, starting here and going around, and I may accidentally hit this, and it can turn it on. So if someone else is doing it, definitely going to be a problem. So something to be wary about. I think the behavior should be you tap once or pull back once to engage to engage the adaptive cruise control, and then double tap for autopilot, of course. But then from there, you can go up and down once you engage. You shouldn't be able to engage just by hitting up and down on this by itself. There should be the deliberate action of pulling it forward to engage it and then toggling up and down with the speed from there. So hopefully they fix that and make that better. And now we're done charging. So let me jump off the supercharger before I start incurring those lovely idle fees.